My name is Lucy. I am 35 years old. I have been married to Alan for 10 years. We have a good life together. Alan works very hard. He leaves early in the morning. He comes home late at night. Sometimes he works on weekends too. Alan has a friend named Drew. They went to school together many years ago. Drew visits our house often. He is like family to us. Drew is kind and helpful. When Alan is busy, Drew helps me with many things. He goes shopping with me. He fixes my car when it breaks. He gives me rides when I need them. At first, everything felt normal. Drew was just Alan's good friend. He helped us because he cared about our family. I liked having him around. Our house felt warmer when he was there. But slowly things began to change. Drew came to our house more and more. Sometimes he came when Alan was not home. He stayed longer than before. He talked to me for hours. I began to feel that he was too present in our house. One day, I noticed something different. Drew looked at me in a new way. His eyes stayed on me too long. When I walked across the room, he watched me. When I smiled, he smiled back in a strange way. I felt uncomfortable, but I told myself it was nothing. "You look beautiful today, Lucy," he said to me one morning. I was making coffee in my old clothes. I had not put on makeup yet. "You look even more beautiful without makeup." I smiled and said, "Thank you." But inside, I felt uneasy. Alan never said things like that to me anymore. That night, Drew sent me a text message. It was very late. Alan was already sleeping. "Thank you for the coffee this morning. You are very kind." I read the message and put my phone away. I stood still. I breathed. I told myself it was nothing. Drew was just being nice. That was all. But the text messages continued. Drew sent them when Alan was at work. He asked about my day. He told me about his day. The messages felt too personal. They felt like messages between more than friends. "Would you like to have coffee with me tomorrow?" Drew asked me one day. "Just the two of us. We can talk." I felt confused. Part of me wanted to say yes. When was the last time someone wanted to spend time just with me? When was the last time someone wanted to hear about my day? But part of me felt wrong about it. "I don't know," I said. "Maybe another time." Drew smiled. "Of course, I understand. But Lucy, you know you can talk to me about anything, right?" I nodded, but I felt more confused than before. When does kindness become something else? I asked myself this question many times. A few weeks later, we had a small party at our house. Some friends came over for dinner. Alan was busy in the kitchen cooking and talking to everyone. I was cleaning dishes in the dining room. Drew came to help me. "Lucy," he said quietly. He stood very close to me. "I have been thinking, if life were different, maybe you and I." He did not finish the sentence. He just looked at me. My heart began to beat very fast. I forced myself to laugh. "Drew, that is silly," I said. But my voice shook when I spoke. Drew smiled, but his eyes were serious. "Yes. Maybe it is not so silly." I felt hot and cold at the same time. I felt pulled between two feelings. I loved my husband. I would never betray him. But I also felt something else. I felt noticed. I felt wanted. Alan had not made me feel that way in a long time. I walked away from Drew quickly. I went to find an Alan. But I could not stop thinking about what Drew had said. The next month, things got worse. One evening, Alan was working late again. I was carrying groceries from my car to the house. Drew appeared to help me. "Let me carry those for you," he said. We walked to my front door together. I put my key in the lock. Drew stood behind me. "Lucy," he said. His voice was different now. It was serious and soft. "I need to tell you something." I turned around to look at him in the light from the porch. His face looked very serious. "I love you," he said. "I have loved you for a long time. Alan is my friend, but he does not see you the way I do. He does not know how special you are. He is always working. He never has time for you. But I see you. I see how beautiful you are. I see how kind you are. I see how lonely you are." I felt shocked. My mouth opened, but no words came out. I felt angry and scared and sad all at the same time. My hands felt cold. My chest felt heavy. My heart was not calm. "Drew," I said finally, "you cannot say these things to me, but they are true," he said. "I know you feel it too. I see it in your eyes when you look at me." "No," I said, "that is not true." But part of me wondered if it was true. Did I feel something for Drew? I was so confused. "Lucy, please," Drew said. "I am not asking you to leave Alan. I just want you to know how I feel. Maybe we can be close friends. Maybe we can spend time together." When Alan is working, I looked at Drew for a long moment. He looked sad and Lucy full at the same time. I felt sorry for him, but I also felt angry. "This is my boundary, Drew," I said. "I will not betray my marriage. I love my husband. What you are asking is wrong." Drew looked at me. His eyes were pleading. "Please do not tell Alan. It would ruin our friendship. It would ruin everything." I stood still. I breathed. I thought about what to do. Then I made my choice. "I have to tell him," I said. "I cannot keep secrets from my husband." I stood still. I breathed. "Ich chose tous." Drew looked shocked. Then he looked angry. Then he looked scared. "Lucy, please think about what you are doing." "I have thought about it," I said. "This is what I must do." I went into the house and closed the door. Drew stood on the porch for a few minutes. Then he walked away. That night I waited for Alan to come home. I was very nervous. What would he say? Would he be angry with me? Would he believe me? Would he blame me? When Alan came home, I was sitting at the kitchen table. He could see that something was wrong. "What is it, Lucy?" he asked. "You look upset." I told him everything. I told him about Drew's looks, his text messages, his comments, and what he had said that evening. Alan listened without speaking. His face did not show his feelings. When I finished talking, Alan was quiet for a long time. I felt scared. What was he thinking? Finally, Alan spoke. "Thank you for telling me," he said. "I know that was hard for you. Are you angry?" I asked. "I am angry with Drew," Alan said. "But I am not angry with you. I trust you. You did the right thing by telling me." I felt relief wash over me. But I also felt that something had changed between us. The foundation of our trust was shaken, but it was beginning to rebuild. "What do we do now?" I asked. "I will handle it," Alan said. "No," I said, "we should handle it together. This affects both of us." Alan nodded. "You are right. We will face this together." The next week, Alan called Drew. He asked him to come to our house. Drew came, but he looked nervous. The three of us sat in our living room. It was very quiet and uncomfortable. Alan spoke first. "Drew, Lucy told me what you said to her. Is it true?" Drew looked down at his hands. "Yes," he said quietly. "It is true. I am sorry. You are my friend, Alan said. You have been my friend for many years. But my wife comes first. She will always come first. Drew nodded. He looked ashamed. I spoke next. Drew, I want to be clear about my boundaries. No more private messages. No more late phone calls. No more comments about my body or how I look. No more invitations to spend time alone together. I understand, Drew said. I am sorry, Lucy. I was wrong. I will respect your boundaries and our friendship cannot continue this. Same way, Alan added. You cannot come to our house as often as before. When you do come, you must respect my wife. Drew looked up at us. His eyes were red. I understand. I am truly sorry. I do not want to lose your friendship, but I know I was wrong. The conversation ended. Drew left our house. Alan and I sat together in the quiet living room. We both felt tired and sad. Over the next few weeks, Alan and I worked to rebuild our trust. We spent more time together. We went on dinner dates like we used to do when we were younger. We took evening walks around our neighborhood. We talked on the phone when he was at work. Alan began to come home earlier some days. We cooked dinner together. We had honest conversations about our marriage, our feelings, and our future. We remembered why we fell in love with each other. I realized that what had happened with Drew was not just about Drew. It was also about problems in our marriage. Alan had been absent too much. I had felt lonely and unnoticed. We both needed to work on our relationship. What saves a marriage? I asked Alan one evening as we walked together. Silence or honesty? Honesty, Alan said without hesitation. Silence builds walls. Honesty builds bridges. I agreed. We had chosen honesty and it was making us stronger. Drew kept his promise. He stopped sending me text messages. He stopped calling late at night. When he did visit our house, which was not often, he was polite but distant. It was uncomfortable at first, but it got easier with time. Sometimes I wondered if Alan and Drew would ever be close friends again. Sometimes I felt sad that my choice had changed their friendship, but I knew I had done the right thing. Now 6 months later, our marriage is stronger than it was before. We learned important lessons about boundaries, trust, and communication. We learned that love requires work and attention from both partners. I think about what happened often. I learned that boundaries are not cold walls that keep people apart. They are warm lights that show us the way. They protect what is most important to us. I also learned that love is not tested in calm days when everything is easy. Love is tested in storms when everything is difficult. Alan and I faced our storm together and we came through it stronger. When I feel confused or scared, now I remember what I learned. I stand still. I breathe. I choose us. Our marriage is not perfect. No marriage is perfect, but it is ours and it is good. Alan works hard, but he also makes time for me. Now I feel noticed and loved again. We both learned that a good marriage requires two people who choose each other every day. Drew is still Alan's friend, but their friendship is different now. They see each other sometimes, but not often. When they do meet, I am not usually there. That is better for everyone. I do not regret my choice to tell Alan the truth. It was the right choice for our marriage and our family. Truth can be painful, but it is also powerful. It has the power to heal and to strengthen. 1 year has passed now. Spring came again. The flowers in our garden are blooming. Alan and I planted them together last month. We worked in the dirt with our hands. We laughed when we got dirty. These are the moments I love most. Alan comes home earlier now. He still works hard, but he remembers that I am here. He remembers that we are a team. Yesterday he brought me flowers from the store. They were simple flowers, white and yellow, but they made me smile. I saw these and thought of you, he said. His eyes were soft. I wanted to see you smile. I put the flowers in water. I set them on our kitchen table. Every time I look at them, I remember that I am loved. We still take our evening walks. We walk slowly through our neighborhood. We look at other houses. We see other families. Some are happy, some look tired, some look lonely. We hold hands and walk together. We do not need to talk all the time. Just being together feels good. Do you remember our first date? Alan asked me last night. Yes. I said we went to that small restaurant downtown. You wore a blue dress. He said you were nervous. You were nervous too. I said you spilled water on your shirt. We both laughed. We have many good memories together for a while. I forgot about them, but now I remember them again. Last month, Alan's sister visited us. She noticed the change in our marriage right away. You two look happy, she said. You look like you did when you first got married. She was right. We do look happy again. We feel happy again. But this happiness is different. It is deeper. It is stronger. We worked for this happiness. We chose it. Drew sent Alan a letter 3 months ago. He wrote that he was moving to another city. He found a new job there. He said he was sorry again. He said he hoped Alan could forgive him someday. Alan showed me the letter. We read it together. Do you forgive him? I asked. Alan was quiet for a long time. I am trying to, he said. He hurt us, but he was also honest in the end. That counts for something. I forgive him. I said I am not angry anymore. I just feel sad for him. Why do you feel sad? Alan asked. He threw away a good friendship for something that was never real. I said that is sad. Alan nodded. Yes, that is very sad. We never wrote back to Drew, but we are not angry. Anger takes too much energy. We need our energy for us. Sometimes I think about what would have happened if I had chosen differently. What if I had kept Drew's secret? What if I had met him for coffee? What if I had let him get closer to me? I shake my head when I think these thoughts. That is not the life I want. That is not the person I want to be. I chose my marriage. I chose Alain. I chose honesty. These were good choices. Alan started doing something new. Every morning before he leaves for work, he sits with me for 10 minutes. We drink coffee together. We talk about our day. We talk about small things. What we will eat for dinner. What we will watch on television. What we need from the store. These 10 minutes are precious to me. They start my day with love. They remind me that I am not alone. I miss this. Alan told me yesterday morning. I miss talking to you. I missed it too. I said, I am glad we do it now. We should have done it before. He said, I am sorry it took me so long to understand. We both made mistakes, I said. But we are learning now. Yesterday was our wedding anniversary, 13 years. We went to the same restaurant where we had our first date. It is still there. It looks the same. The tables are small and wooden. The lights are soft and warm. We ordered the same food we ate 13 years ago. The chicken was still good. The bread was still fresh. But we were different people now. We were older. We were wiser. We had been through hard times together. I love you more now than I did then. Alan said during dinner. How is that possible? I asked. We were so happy then. because now I know what it means to almost lose you," he said. "Not to another person, but to my own mistakes, to my neglect. I know how precious you are now." I reached across the table. I took his hand in mine. His hands are strong and warm. They are hands that work hard. They are hands that hold me when I am sad. They are hands that helped plant our flowers. "I love you too," I said. "I love the man you were. I love the man you are becoming." That night we looked at old photos together. Photos from our wedding day. Photos from vacations we took years ago. Photos from birthdays and holidays. In every photo we are smiling. We look young and hopeful. "We were so young," Alan said, looking at our wedding photo. "We had no idea what marriage would really be like." I said, "Would you do it again?" he asked, "knowing what you know now." I looked at him. His hair is gray now at the sides. He has lines around his eyes, but his eyes are still kind. His smile is still warm. "Yes," I said. "I would do it again, but I would do some things differently." "What would you do differently?" he asked. "I would talk to you more about my feelings," I said. "I would not let problems grow so big. I would work less." He said, "I would remember that you are the most important thing in my life." We made promises to each other that night. Simple promises, small promises, but they mean everything to us. Alan promised to call me every day at lunchtime just to say hello, just to hear my voice. I promised to tell him when I feel lonely or sad. I will not wait until problems get big. We also made new traditions together. Every Saturday morning, we make breakfast together. Alan makes eggs. I make toast. We sit at our kitchen table and eat slowly. We read the newspaper together. We plan our week. Every Sunday evening, we take a long bath together. We light candles. We play soft music. We talk about our week. We talk about our dreams for the future. We relax together. These traditions are small things, but they make our marriage stronger. They give us time together. They show us that we choose each other every day. I started writing in a journal 6 months ago. I write about my feelings. I write about my day. I write about Alan. I write about our life together. Writing helps me understand my feelings better. It helps me see patterns. It helps me remember good moments when times are hard. Last week, I read some of my old entries to Alan. I read the entry I wrote the night. I told him about Drew. "I am scared." I had written, "I do not know what Alan will say. I do not know if he will trust me, but I know I must tell the truth. Truth is the only way forward." "You were brave that night," Alan said after I read it. "I did not feel brave," I said. "I felt terrified." Sometimes being brave means doing the right thing even when you are scared. He said, "I think he is right. I was scared, but I did what I knew was right." That night changed everything for us. It was the beginning of our new marriage. Our new marriage is not perfect. We still have hard days. Alan still works long hours sometimes. I still feel lonely sometimes. We still disagree about things. We still make mistakes. But now we talk about these things. We do not let problems grow in silence. We face them together. We solve them together. Last month we had a big argument about money. Alan wanted to buy a new car. I wanted to save the money for a vacation. We were both upset. We both said things we regretted. But we did not go to bed angry. We sat down together. We talked calmly. We listened to each other. We found a solution that made us both happy. We will save money for 6 more months. Then we will buy a used car and take a small vacation. This is how marriage works, I think. Two people making choices together. Two people solving problems together. Two people choosing love every day. The phone rang yesterday afternoon. It was Drew. I was surprised to hear his voice. He sounded different. Older, sadder. Lucy, he said. I know you probably do not want to talk to me, but I wanted to call. I wanted to say something. What do you want to say? I asked. My heart beat faster, but I was not afraid. I wanted to thank you, he said. Thank me. I was confused. For what? For being honest, he said. For telling Alan the truth. You could have kept my secret. You could have let me think there was hope for us, but you did not. You were honest. That was kind. I was quiet. I did not expect this. I have been in therapy. Drew continued. I am learning about myself. I am learning why I did what I did. I know now that I was wrong. I was selfish. I am sorry. I accept your apology. I said I am glad you are getting help. I met someone. He said her name is Sarah. She is kind and smart. She makes me happy. I am learning what real love feels like. Not the selfish thing I felt for you, but real love. I smiled. I am happy for you, Drew. I really am. Thank you, he said. I hope, Lucy, you and Alan are well. We are, I said. We are very well. After we hung up, I felt peaceful. Drew sounded better. He sounded like he was healing. That made me happy. I told Alan about the phone call that evening. How do you feel? He asked. I feel good, I said. I think Drew is going to be okay. I am glad, Alan said. I worried about him. He was lost for a while. We all get lost sometimes. I said. The important thing is finding our way back. Tonight, Alan and I are sitting on our front porch. The sun is setting. The sky is pink and orange. Our neighbor's dog is barking. Children are playing in the street. Car drives by slowly. This is our life. Simple and quiet, full of small moments and ordinary days. But it is our life. We chose it. We built it together. Alan reaches for my hand. I give it to him gladly. His hand is warm. His hand is familiar. His hand is home. What are you thinking about? He asks. I am thinking about us. I say about our life together. What about it? How different things could have been. I say if I had made different choices. But you did not. He says you made good choices. You chose truth. You chose us. I nod. Yes, I chose us. I chose our imperfect, beautiful, ordinary life together. I chose love that is real and deep and sometimes hard. I chose marriage that requires work and patience and forgiveness. The stars are coming out now. One by one, they appear in the darkening sky. Alan and I sit together in comfortable silence. We do not need to talk. We are simply here together. This is what I learned. Love is not just a feeling. Love is a choice. Every day I choose to love Alan. Every day he chooses to love me. Some days the choice is easy. Some days it is hard. But we keep choosing. Tomorrow we will wake up together. We will drink coffee together. We will start another day of our ordinary, beautiful life. There will be small joys and small problems. There will be moments of happiness and moments of difficulty. But we will face them together. We will choose each other. We will choose us. I stand still. I breathe. I chose us. And I choose us again every day. Thanks for watching. English Story Hub.